Ever since Guilty Gear Strive released and I saw the sick 3-hour movie that comes with the game, there has been one character that I really wanted to see in the game, and now he is here, Asuka. And even though his game style isn't my personal favorite, I still figured I'd jump into some games with him, have some fun, and see what I can do with this character. Alright. Day 2 of Asuka being out. I haven't played him since I didn't play yesterday, which means other people probably already know TODs, but you know, I'll bet it's big soon. Alright, let me actually get a nice feel of Asuka before I jump into actual matches. Ooh, pretty. Oh shit, there's a new map too! You know, this has nothing to do with it, but the voice, it's sexy. The range? Oh, come on. Nice. Oh, excuse me, how about it? That's... Dude, I could be sweeping people's legs from across the map. Now, actually taking a deep dive into this character, learning to manage your mana and skills effectively is going to be key to mastering Asuka. With the skills all having different effects, abilities, and hit properties, learning to use them is going to be key to your game plan. Okay, I should probably actually look at his movements. That's a fucking two-hitter? That's going to be disgusting for mix. Is that an actual low? Oh shit, it is an actual low. That's going to be disgusting. Just hit him with a... Ooh. Ooh. Damn! This character's so weird. Sick though, what the fuck? Alright, can I use these in the air? Ooh, this character's sick. Bro, we can do some of these and then just BAM! Oh, dude! If you get good with this character, you're gonna be fucking annoying and disgusting. Which, as a fighting game player, is just the best thing you can ask for. Oh yeah, how did his gravity? Hot! Oh, that's so cool. And I think to absolutely no one's surprised, this character's gonna be an absolute headache. Not just to the opponent, but to learn. I don't know how the spells work, not at all, but I know I can do those. This character's really cool and unique. But now it's time for me to actually learn the bombos. Now taking a look at his actual character type, Asuka's an absolute tank. You're gonna be able to absorb a good amount of hits while outputting a good sum of damage. Okay, I mean, that's something there. Being a big character with great buttons and zoning tools can have you being a menace anywhere on screen. The key point again being to just learn to use your skills properly. Easiest BB is just... Oh my god, and you can set shit up there. Asuka even has a fair bit of optimal ability, no skills required. In his combos and in his neutral thanks to those big buttons of his. But up until this point, I've sort of just been dicking around in training mode. And even though I did find some cool stuff about his play on my own, I figured I might as well load up the old combo guide and see what this character actually has to offer. Which did get me to improve my combo routes and overall knowledge of the character. But what I think really helped me out was seeing that everyone else's brain was melting just as much as mine from playing this character. I mean, I used to play Chip, I'm used to just having one little kunai and speed to play the neutral. And now I have a fuck ton of spells and abilities to help me out. Dude, my Dragon Ball brain can't handle this. But with an entire hour of training under my belt, I felt pretty warmed up and ready to jump into ranked. So did I really feel ready to go into ranked? No, hell no, of course not. But I have had a week, a whole 7 days of training. Asuka's a bitch and I'm the girl from the ring. And time is running out, motherfucker, because my puny brain cannot handle your game plan. So, my closing thoughts on Asuka, I think he's a cool character. I think he's an absolutely sick character. But he is a bit weird and a bit difficult to get used to. I think this is why he said he had no friends in this story. But let's talk about his strength and standing in the roster. I do think he's a strong character, albeit not the strongest, but definitely not weak. I mean, he outputs just insane damage. He's an absolute sponge, so you're gonna be a fucking tank. And you really do have a ton of options anywhere you are. Full screen, mid-screen, fucking, if you're right in their face. He has great buttons to play the neutral, and not just in his zoning tools. I learned that his heavy slash is an absolute god of a button. I was fucking people up with this heavy slash, man. The only department I personally really felt that this character was lacking was in mix. But the thing is, I do think universally he is a really strong character, and I don't even think his lack of mix or just having weak mix is a bad thing for him. I think Asuka is an absolute cracked character. And really thinking about it, if she was hitting you with 50-50s back to back to back, then I don't think there would be anyone who could stop his wrath. Like, yeah, cute, Happy Chaos, you have a gun, I am the devil! Asuka did get washed by Happy Chaos in the story. God, off topic. So yeah, strong character, and even though I do think he's a fairly difficult character, especially when it comes to managing your mana and skills, I actually don't think he's that difficult to pick up and overall do somewhat well with him. Even without mastering your skills and mana, he has such great fundamentals that you can still clap with this character. And yes, of course you should learn all your skills and what they all do, all their effects, and how to use them effectively. But I only had the most basics of basics understood when it comes to the skills, and I still ended up doing a lot better than I thought with this character. So if you find yourself wanting to pick up Asuka as a new main or just to try him out, I say go for it. But now we need to talk about the real problem, which is going up against him, especially when some people start mastering him. Because as someone who has now seen both sides, being an Asuka enjoyer and an Asuka, well, punching bag, I can confidently say when you're not prepared, when you just do not have the matchup knowledge, this character is definitely going to cause you some problems. I mean, all his projectiles are either force beam, will give you a nice knockback when you're close to the wall, or will sweep your fucking toes. That's fucked up, man. And mentioning again how all of this is going to absolutely melt your health bar. Like, thank God I dropped Chip, because just the inclusion, the addition to Asuka to the character roster, it just knocked him down a few more pegs. Okay, that's enough bitching about Chip. I think I already did enough of that in one video. I do think Asuka is best played as a strategic zoner. I did say how he can be played at anywhere on screen, and I do think that. But you can just set up your game plan full screen, and when the time comes, get in there and fuck them up. So yeah, all of us who came over to Strive while waiting for Dragon Ball FighterZ to get rollback, we've always sort of had an issue with that whole patience thing. Well, except for Goichi, but you know, that's Goichi. But get a good skill cycle going, play some good neutral, and you're gonna be absolutely steamrolling other players. But my closing thoughts are, yeah, this character is absolutely sick. I encourage any Strive player to check him out. And here are what I think are Asuka's easiest B&Bs. But that's it for me. If you enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But with everything being said and done, I've been Rui. See ya.
God knows that no voice can be heard by the damned. 式三千の風情、願望の無名三千の少女 Necessary